I am back. I'm not sure what happened there. YouTube didn't even tell me that I lost connection. Come the fuck on. I am back. Yeah, hold on, Jason. It won't be I'm going to let him take a team if he wants a team. If he can pick it quickly, since I kind of hosed him. If he's already paid, then I want to make sure he gets a shot at the spot. Hey, Craig, I'm glad you're there. I okayed your Dolphin spot, and it was already taken. I can send you your money back, or you can pick from any of the remaining teams. I'll run through them and tell you what helmets are available in that team. If none of them are to your liking, you can get your money back, no problem. But I accidentally put 2 Miamis in there, and Carlos had it first. Let me show you the teams left. Buffalo, there's a Josh Allen. Chargers, there is, I'll run through them here. Chargers, there is a Justin Herbert. Denver has a John Elway. Buffalo. Joseph, I'm letting Craig pick first, and Jason grabbed the last spot that I forgot to fill, but I'm going to let Craig pick one. Hold on, nothing's open unless Craig doesn't want it, because he was already marked down for the spot and he might have already paid for it. Let me see. Kansas City's got a Rashee Rice. Johnny 5. Yeah, I screwed that up. I was driving when I was putting in names, so sometimes I mess that up. Oh, it's my fault, Craig, not yours. I think there's a Rashee Rice in there, and maybe another Tony Gonzalez. I can't remember. Arizona has a Kyler Murray. The Browns has a Nick Chubb. Jacksonville has a Trevor Lawrence. Seattle has a Bobby Wagner. Philly's got an A.J. Brown. Washington, there's a Brian Robinson in there. I don't remember New England. Baltimore, gosh, don't remember Baltimore. I think there's a Ray Lewis still in there. Can't remember Tampa Bay. The Rams has a Kurt Warner. Vegas, I forgot what I put in. Tennessee, we just pulled Eddie, so I think there is Craig, the Bills. Okay. Makes sense. Jason, you said you'd take the open spot. Did you want a team there? If you didn't want one that's left, Jason, I'll go with the next person who claimed. I got to quit doing this while I'm driving. Denver? Okay. All right. That fills us, guys. Sorry about that. I screwed that up. All right. We're closed again. And we will do a 1-box live fill after this. Just going to do a 1-box live fill. Not going to mess with the 2 tonight. If it fills quickly, we'll do a second one. He claimed the spot mark. He said he'd take the spot, but I told him he had to wait to pick a team until Craig picked his. Up above, he said he'll take the open spot, but he had to wait for Craig. I made a cluster there. Yeah, it is on me. My bad. Our truth there. All right, we had Johnny 5 with Atlanta, Baltimore. Ron, San Francisco. Vegas. Nathan, Cincy. Hey, Chuck. Philly. Brugman, Houston. Kansas City. That one went to Jason. So, Jason, you got Kansas City. Dave, Jets. Jags. Johnny 5, Pittsburgh. Rams. Carlos, here you are. Miami. Chargers. Dave, Chicago. Dallas. Cleveland. Al, Giants. Seahawks. Chuck, Minnesota. Arizona. Bill, Green Bay and Detroit. New England, Washington. Dave, Indy. New Orleans. And Jason closed this up with Denver. Gets Tampa Bay. All right, so I've got it as Jonathan, Atlanta, Baltimore, Ron, San Francisco, Vegas, Nathan, Cincy and Philly, Brugman, Houston, Jason, Kansas City, Dave, Jets and Jags, Jonathan, Pittsburgh and the Rams, Carlos, Miami and the Chargers, Dave, Chicago, Carolina, Craig, Buffalo, Tennessee, Eric, Dallas, Cleveland, Al, Giants and Seahawks, Chuck, Minnesota, Arizona, Bill, Green Bay, New England, Detroit, Washington, David D, Indy and New Orleans, and Jason, Denver and Tampa Bay. Jason's offering Tampa Bay for the Chargers. I'm going to go ahead and get the box. If we get a trade, we can figure it out in a minute. I will do a one box after this. The one box spot is $20. If it fills quickly, we'll do a second one. 8 times. 4, 5, 6, 7, and lucky number 8. Box 1156 and 182. Randomize that list 8 times. 1156. 182. Carlos says deal. So Jason getting the Chargers. Carlos getting Tampa Bay. Got it. 1156 and 182. Motherfucker. 1156. And 182. Got them both. Do you really? All right, guys. Here we go. 1156. Good luck. The Bears. Chicago. Dave. It's a bear. On the flash, Chuck says Fields. Beckett authenticated. It's a rep. And that is the newest Steeler. Well, a new Steeler. Yeah, I like it too. It's a shame they don't have the same color flash as Pittsburgh. But Justin Fields, can't go wrong with a Buckeye. Nice hit, Dave. Yeah, I like that orange. That orange is nice. All right, second box was 182. I think he's going to do well for Pittsburgh. I think the Bears are going to regret the decision. I say think, but really it's a hope. I hope they regret that decision. Seattle. Al. The vacationing break, or Big Al hitting on the Hawk. Seahawks. Beckett authenticated. It's a rep. Not blocking. This guy's going to take the ball and they're going to win right up until they lost. That is Hasselbeck. Matt Hasselbeck, the old quarterback. Lost to the Steelers in the Super Bowl. I do like the color that they signed those with. I think it's pretty sweet. I'll tell you what. Some people, man, when they get hot, they just keep hitting. Yeah, Hasselbeck was a good one. All right, guys, we'll do a live fill. It is a one box, $20 per spot. There it is. All right, let me get this to live chat. All right, first one I got below is I got Jason with Houston. Eric with Dallas. Mark, Green Bay. Jason, the Jets. Dave, Pittsburgh. Jeff C, San Francisco. Vlad, Miami. Nathan, Cincy. Jason, late on San Francisco. Craig, Denver. Chuck, Minnesota. Chuck, late on the Bengals. Brugman, Detroit. Dave, late on the Jets. David H, Titans. No, see, Titans. Chuck, late on Pittsburgh. Chuck, you got the Jags. Dave, Washington. Joseph, Buffalo. And Chuck, Vegas. That closes it. Las Vegas. That closes it. We just closed it, Jeff. We will do one more after this. Next one will be the last one. We'll do another one box to finish off the night going into Easter. And I will be back on Tuesday. I think I have, I've got eBay listed for Tuesday. It's an authentic team break. Just did teams instead of players. All right, we got Jason, Houston, Philly. Eric, Dallas, Giants. Mark, Green Bay, Arizona. Jason, the Jets, the Saints. Dave, Pittsburgh, Indy. Jeff C, San Francisco, Seattle. Vlad, Miami, Chicago. Nathan, Cincy, Atlanta. Craig, Denver, Rams. Chuck, Minnesota, Baltimore. Brugman, Detroit, Carolina. David H, Tennessee, Cleveland. Chuck, Jacksonville, New England. Dave, Washington, Kansas City. Joseph, Buffalo, Chargers. And Chuck closed this up with Vegas. Gets Tampa Bay. Vlad says Chicago's for trade if somebody wants it. I got Jason, Houston and Philly, Eric, Dallas and the Giants, Mark, Green Bay, Arizona, Jason, Jets and New Orleans, Dave, Pittsburgh, Indy, Jeff C, San Fran, Seattle, Vlad, Miami and Chicago, Nathan, Cincy, Atlanta, Craig, Denver and the Rams, Chuck, Minnesota, Baltimore, Brugman, Detroit, Carolina, David H, Tennessee, Cleveland, Chuck, Jacksonville, New England, Dave, Washington, Kansas City, Joseph, Buffalo and the Chargers, and Chuck, Vegas, and Tampa Bay. All right, guys. Let's see what we can get. Dave's offering Indy for the Bears. Okay. Vlad getting rid of Indy. Or getting Indy. And Dave getting the Bears. Got it. And we will try one more after this. One more single box break. And we will be done for the evening. All right, guys. 8 times. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and number 8. Box 185. I thought we broke that one yesterday, maybe. Yeah, 185 is not there. I think we did it yesterday. $1164. It's there. 1164. All right, guys. This is the second to last box of the night. Well, let's get a big one. Good luck. Did I read them all? I don't know if I read them all. Chuck says a Texan. I think I read them all. Detroit. It's a Lion. Brugman. Jason's guessing Barry. Schwartz authenticated. It's a rep. Blue ink on the gray helmet. Nice hit, Brugman. Barry Sanders. Awesome hit. Gotta love Barry. You're welcome. Nice hit. Barry Sanders. One more box to go. There it is. Hop in if you want in. Last box of the night. One box break. $16. All right. Let's see what we got. Da-da-da. I got Jason. Houston. Chuck. Cincy. Jeff C. San Francisco. Jason. The Jets. Mark. Green Bay. Dave. Pittsburgh. Jeff C. Denver. Eric. Dallas. Cruz. Houston. Oh, sorry. Houston was taken. I was thinking about something else. My bad. Houston's gone. David H. Kansas City. Nathan late on Cincy. Oh, jumped on me. Chuck, Minnesota. They're there. Brugman just late on Minnesota. Dave, Buffalo. Brugman, Miami. Elliott, late on Dallas. Nathan, Philly. Cruz, late on Pittsburgh. Dave, the Giants. Chuck, Raiders. And Chuck, Chiefs are taken. Joseph, Arizona to close it. This will be the last one of the night. So I'm exhausted. Baseball days, multiple games today. Had to get up early for a Saturday. Get away from home all day. All right, Jason, Houston, the Rams. Chuck, Cincy, New Orleans. Jeff C, San Francisco, Cleveland. Jason, Jets, Seahawks. Mark, Green Bay, New England. Dave, Pittsburgh, Carolina. Jeff C, Denver, Detroit. Eric, Dallas, Atlanta. David H, Kansas City, Chargers. Chuck, Minnesota, Chicago. Dave, Buffalo, Tampa Bay. Brugman, Miami, Tennessee. Nathan, Philly, Baltimore. Dave, Giants, Colts. Chuck, Vegas, Washington. And Joseph closes up with Arizona, gets Jacksonville. All right, guys, I've got Jason, Houston and the Rams. Chuck, Cincy, New Orleans. Jeff, San Francisco, Cleveland. Jason, Jets and Seahawks. Mark, Green Bay, New England. Dave, Pittsburgh, Carolina. Jeff C, Denver, Detroit. Eric, Dallas, Atlanta. David H, Kansas City and the Chargers. Chuck, Minnesota, Chicago. Dave, Buffalo, Tampa Bay. Brugman, Miami and Tennessee. Nathan, Philly, Baltimore. Dave, Giants and Colts. Chuck, Vegas and Washington. And Joseph, Arizona and Jacksonville. What do we got? Colts for Seahawks. Let's see. Indy was Dave getting rid of them. Getting Seahawks. Indy. Where the hell is Indy? Oh, I'm looking for Seattle. Seattle going to Indy. Got it. All right. If there's another one, I shall see it. All right, guys. 8 times for last box of the night. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Going to be box 78. And randomize that list 8 times. Box 78. It's this way. It's there. 78. Last box of the night. Did we get any more trades? Saints, Washington, and Chicago are up for trade. Don't see anybody grabbing it. Johnny Five, I went back to the single digits. Like when I ship a box that had the 1-1, I went back to there so I can keep random.org rotating. You know how it is where random.org will get into a thing where it'll pick the same numbers all the time. So I try to keep it where it changing it up. So we've actually got 2-digit, 3-digit, and 4-digit numbers in there right now. And single digits, I guess. Kind of just trying to keep it where it keeps it fresh so we don't keep getting the same 20 boxes every week. Not to say it's not a Steeler spot, though. It's not. Tampa Bay on the Lunar. Dave. Both ear pads are in there. PSA authenticated. It is a rep. Not Gronk. Kind of a throwback a little bit. Evans would be cool. I don't think there's an Evans in there right now. I can't remember for sure. This was the old quarterback. Probably known more of San Francisco, but he played a few years with the Bucks. Jeff Garcia. Jeff Garcia. Tampa Bay Lunar. Yep, see you next time, Mark. Yeah, I like the big ones. I don't like when they write them tiny. All right, guys, quick recap of the night. We got Jeff Garcia, Justin Fields, Eddie George, Marquez Colston, Eli Manning, Joe Mixon, Matt Hasselbeck, and Barry Sanders. That is the hits for the night. Be back on Tuesday. I hope you are too. Everybody have a great Easter. Go find some eggs and eat some ham or whatever it is you do. And enjoy the day. And I will see you on Tuesday.